Back in Chapter 8, I completed the Scutula house in Great Bay and got the Giant's Wallet, which allows me to hold up to 500 rupees. This will allow us to buy a new mask, but there's something we have to do first. We want to play the Song of Double Time to take you to the first night, and then wait around until 12 a.m. As long as we're waiting, you can gather rupees in Termina Field and deposit them in the bank. Now I have quite a bit longer to wait, so I am going to continue gathering rupees. To do this, I am going to defeat the Takuri in Termina Field, near the entrance to Milk Road. It's represented by a red dot on your mini-map in Termina Field, and if it touches you, it will steal one of your bottles or your sword, which you'll then have to purchase back from the Curiosity Shop in West Clocktown for a hefty amount of rupees. Now we need to avoid this, and obviously you'd want to do that, so I recommend you Z-target the Takuri and purposefully let it hit your shield. After that, you can start pelting it with fire arrows to dish out the pain. The Takuri flies in the opposite direction of you, so chase after the Takuri and you should be able to hit it at least 3 times before it flies away too far. Now you may want to strafe those so you can make it fly away from the tree with all the bad bats. You can actually, purposely move it to where you want it to go, so that way you can move it away from things that are dangerous to you. Now when defeated, it will drop an orange rupee, which is worth 200. Now that we have the Giant's Wallet, we can hold more than that, so enter the Milk Road and then return to face off with the Takuri again. So you target it, let it hit your shield, chase after it. Once you've killed it a second time, you want to use the Goron mask to roll all the way back to the bank, and then rolling through the bushes and such as you stock up on arrows and magic. Deposit the money in the bank and go back out into the field and do it all over again. Yay! Okay, so at this point it's getting fairly close to 12 a.m. now, so instead I'm going to go north instead of risking it. You want to roll through the bushes along the way to get a little bit more cash, and then you can hop down next to the ramp here and you'll find a song that is on the wall. If you face away from the wall and then use your ocarina, you'll be able to actually see the song at the same time. So play it back, and this particular melody is the Prelude of Light from Ocarina of Time. And I totally messed it up. Oops. Now we don't have much time left, so rather than risking it, I am going to go enter North Clocktown now. Now at 12 a.m., an old lady enters Clocktown bearing goods for the bomb shop. Sacken the thief will come out and steal her sack, and at this point you can run up and slash Sacken with your sword to get the blast mask, and it will allow you to purchase the big bomb bag from the bomb shop in West Clocktown for 90 rupees. Now, I already did this, however, so I'm just going to do something a little more fun. You can hit Sacken with a variety of different weapons other than your sword, and it will make the sack explode, killing him, apparently. Oops. This actually messes up this quest because we won't be able to get any rewards for it, but because I already got them earlier, it doesn't really matter for me. So this is kind of a cool little piece of trivia that I'm sure most of you didn't know, but you can kill Sacken. Anyway, our goal here is to just make sure that Sacken didn't make it off with the old lady's bomb bags, because he then takes them to the Curiosity Shop. As long as he doesn't successfully deliver the sack, we're all good. You want to play the Song of Double Time to take you to the final night, and then go back out into Termina Field. So at this point, we're waiting until 12 a.m. on the final night when the Curiosity Shop opens. Now that we have saved the old lady's stuff from being stolen, now Sacken does not deliver the bomb bags to the Curiosity Shop, and so now the Curiosity Shop has a different item for sale on the final night. So as long as we're waiting, let's go out into Termina Field and get more rupees, because we will need 500 rupees to purchase the item that the Curiosity Shop owner will have for sale. Now I like to lure the Takuri back so that I have a lot of room to work with. Now purposely let it hit your shield and then shoot it with arrows. Now you'll notice here that I started off to the left to make sure that the Takuri would go the other direction. Because it flies away from you, you can use this to your advantage and make it go wherever you want. It's actually beneficial to keep this in mind because it ensures you can get the most amount of hits, but also it's safer, and you don't have to worry about the bad bats this way. Here you'll notice that the Takuri was pretty high above me, so I actually ran away to make sure I could hit it when I wanted. This blue bubble here came after me and jinxed me, which makes me unable to use my sword for a while. I actually have the Song of Storms already, which you can play to blow away this curse so that you can use your sword again. I don't need my sword for more than a few moments, so I just ignored it. Now, it's more important to focus on the Takuri and keep my sword, you know? Actually, keep my sword around rather than losing it entirely. At this point, I only need a few more rupees, and there's 2 chests you can see on the minimap which contain red rupees, which are worth 20, but I figured it might be faster to just roll into Termina field and go through the bushes to get the final remaining rupees that I needed. Once you have all 500 rupees, you just want to enter West Clocktown. The Curiosity Shop is the lowest door of the 3 in this area of town. It's the only open at night from 10 p.m. onward, and they sell a lot of weird stuff. If you stop Sakin from stealing the big bomb bags on the first night, then on the final night, he's selling the all-night mask for 500 rupees. Ironically, it makes sure you don't fall asleep, something that Link seriously needs for this game, right? However, it's only necessary for a small side quest deal. Once you have purchased it, you want to play the Song of Time to save, and then join me for the next video, and I will show you how to use it.